Hello everyone, welcome back to Glitz and Glitter. I have another mold from Into Resin to do. This is the plate mold with the flowers. Now this is one of the last ones. I have one more to do after this, so when I do the next one, that's going to be the giveaway day. And this here on the screen is the giveaway mold this month, and anybody can enter that can get shipments from Into Resin. So if they can ship to you, you can enter because they're going to ship it for me from now on. So that's super exciting. So not this one though. It's the next video. Maybe not tomorrow. I don't know. It's the next Into Resin mold. So put it that way. So this one is a matte mold and you could probably use it with the Eco Pour the best. However, I'm not confident painting on Eco Pour because I'm not a painting artist type person. But I do want to try it with pigment paste. Let me grab my pigment paste. I'm going to use the Ocean White and just make it, because it's going to be matte, so using my mica powder isn't really going to change a whole lot. I am going to paint all the flowers. I pulled out the chrome powder set. This has the 10 colors in it of all the chrome powders. I always flip my stuff upside down so I know what I'm looking at when I open my boxes. And I pulled 3 out, the red, gold, and green. It might look Christmassy, I don't know. But those are the colors I wanted to see because I'm not sure with chrome powders. Now I know with intense powders, you're gonna get the color no matter what you back it with. Chrome powders, not so sure. So we're gonna find out today if we're gonna get intense colors like out of the package backed in white. So this is kind of an experimental video as well. I forgot my switching sponge. So I'm going to just, this is the green for the stems. The roses are going to just be 2 colors, red, like a maroonish type. It's called Rose Red, and then the gold. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I'll probably fast forward you, as you know, because this can get very tedious, especially when I'm trying to clean everything. But I want to show you if it's gonna go on pretty good, and it is gonna go on really good. I am gonna have so much cleaning. Oh my gosh. So yeah. I'm going to go ahead and fast forward, and I'm going to make sure you guys have a cool song to listen to. I am loving the new music. I hope you guys are too. So far, only one person doesn't like the new music, so got to go with the majority. Plus, Glitz and Glitter needs a little upgrade from what I called elevator music before. So yeah, I am having fun with that new, it's an AI system that you can personalize. A lot of people are asking me about it. So that's what that is. So yeah, let me come up with something for you to listen to that might be kind of cool. And I am just going to take my time and try to figure this out because I want to make sure I get the right colors in the right spots. Because if you don't, it will be kind of an issue. I really probably should have cast this one time before I'm doing this, but I'm going to take a chance. Oh boy. Okay. Well, here goes nothing.
Glitz and glitter in her steady hands. A rose blooms red across her plants. Chrome powder shimmer under light's embrace. With love she crafts, with patient grace. White like snow, the background gleams. A canvas kissed by peaceful dreams. Green leaves stretch, they softly grow. In her heart, the seeds of beauty sow. Pouring rising like a gentle prayer. Jesus whispers, guiding her there. Her heart, her art, a sacred glow. In every stroke, his love will show. She cleans with care, each speck erased. The shine of hope on the plate is placed. Her fingers move like a hymn so sweet, creating a world where love will meet. The light reflects dance divine. Each hue, each spark, a holy sign. With every swirl, a story told, a faith of beauty, pure and bold. Pouring rising like a gentle prayer, Jesus whispers, guiding her there. Her heart, her art, a sacred glow. In every stroke, His love will show. She cleans with care, each speck erased. The shine of hope on the plate is placed. Her fingers move like a hymn so sweet.
I totally scratched my plan that I told you mid-project. So I got rid of the gold because I didn't want a bouquet of two different colors. I thought that red was gorgeous. So I'm like, nope, we're having red roses. And then I'm like, maybe I'll do the gold background. And then I'm like, I really don't want it Christmassy. You know, all this is going on in my head. And I've never brushed a normal mica powder. This is crystal white onto a mold, because I know that they dull under resin. However, can we make this mold shine? Do you see how beautiful that looks? If I fill this with the powder mixed into my resin, will it not be matte? That's the question I have. So that's what we're gonna do. I don't know. I'm really interested to know the answer to that. Will that mica powder be sparkling underneath this resin? So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna mix in a whole bunch of this white, and I'm pretty sure we don't need 6 ounces, but I wasn't sure because this is the first time I'm pouring it. So I have to find something extra to pour it into. Maybe I'll change the color if I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's just pour this and worry about that later. I'm gonna run this through the vacuum chamber, and I'm gonna pour it really slowly. I'm hoping I got all those nooks and crannies right. It took a long time to clean, but I think it'll be well worth it in the end. That looks good. I'm gonna split this into 2 cups because I really don't want to have to keep removing the pressure while it's debubbling in there. Okay, that in there. So this is become an experiment, and I hope it ends up with a gorgeous result. All right, meet you over there.
Where love will meet, His love will show. His love will show.
Are you ready to pour? I'm so excited to demold this, and I haven't even poured it yet. I'm gonna just hope that this goes into all these nooks and crannies, because I'm worried if I like kind of I'm not gonna squish it in with, see, that doesn't even work. Maybe I'll do that before it gets too full. Let me get some in these 2 roses, and I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna like rotate it around. Get some in all those leaves and see if that works. We won't know till we unmold it. Man, I hope that white powder looks pretty underneath this. I'm just kind of moving it everywhere instead of taking a tool and pushing it in there. And we'll see how much this one holds. Okay, there's the 1 cup. I think that was 3 ounces. Getting every little bit out of here. Okay. I see bubbles coming out from underneath there. Well, they're coming out from somewhere. Just hope it's everywhere. There are so many possibilities with this mold. It can match any decor if you're, you know, patient enough to paint it on and clean it up and then, you know, pour it the correct colors. It could go with anything. So that took, I was close. I was gonna do 5 and it took 5. I only got 1 ounce left. That is cool. Okay, I'm just spraying it with some 99% alcohol. And then I'm just gonna take a little tool and pop these little surface bubbles. Not that the back matters, but you know, if they're there, pop them. And I cannot wait to unmold this. Let me find something for an ounce. Is it an ounce? Yeah, just under an ounce. Maybe I'll change the color a little bit and pour it into something. Let me find a mold real quick. I haven't made a mouse for a long time, so I think 1 ounce might fit in there. So we're gonna make a little mouse and see what he looks like. Aren't mice white? I'm not quite sure. Or are they brown? There's white mice, right? I don't know. We don't have mice here in Florida. We just went from mice to rats. Like, we don't have mice, we just jumped straight to rats. And I know we don't have white rats here, but I'm pretty sure, unless it's a cartoon I'm thinking about. Look at that, it took 1 ounce of resin. Perfect. And I do need to scrape it, because I need every last drop in that ounce. It actually needs something to fill it up. I'm gonna drop a couple rocks in there, fill up that just like I did in the last couple, and then as soon as these are ready to demold, see my mica powders are coming up to the surface and popping. See the red? I don't care about the back, so hopefully the front is going to be beautiful. All right, I will see you in just a couple hours. It's finally that time. I'm so excited to demold these, but I'm gonna make you wait. We're gonna do the little mouse first. And I forgot to Google mice. I have to go Google them and see what they look like in real life. Isn't he adorbs? I put some rocks in his back, little white rocks, and you can't even see him because he's white. So it filled him up really nice. He's not quite ready to trim, but I will trim him tomorrow. But we will do something to make him a little bit cuter than he is. I feel like I'm cheating you today because I don't have like an hour video. Let's just loosen this up. Kind of look at that edge. Oh, I think it's gonna sparkle. Well, maybe not sparkle. Shimmer is the right word, maybe? Shimmer? Oh man, look at my mold. It got stained and on the first try. Okay, ready? Da 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 da. Oh, look. That is so pretty. We made a doll mold shine, you guys. Now I know I can use my white mica powder as a white, because I never used white because I didn't think it would work. And I don't have a chameleon because chameleon would change color, and they don't really have a white chameleon either. But look at that. That one worked. That is so pretty. I don't know if I want to do anything to this. I might highlight these edges, but the green, you could see the green, which I'm glad is changing color because it's not just like green. It's green gold. And those are the chrome powders. You can back the chrome powders with white. I mean, they would come out way shinier if it was not a matte mold. Don't get me wrong. But why do you need shiny for roses? Roses aren't shiny, right? Oh, that is so pretty. Just need a little plate stand and you can display something like that. This definitely needs to be trimmed. It's pretty sharp. I think I'm going to grab my chrome marker. Let me grab that in silver. I can always wipe it off. I'm kind of bummed about that, but I'll probably have to paint it every time I do it anyway. So I'm thinking, yeah, if you don't like it, you could just wipe it off. I just want to highlight some of these edges, barely, like I'm talking barely. Just the tips of the petals, that's it. And then probably around that edge. You guys know I can't just leave well enough alone. And then if I don't like it, you know I take it off. But I think this might look pretty good. What do you think? Yeah, I think I like it. I'm gonna keep going.
Brushes in hand and the world is my stage. Colors are loud like they're breaking the cage. Sparkles explode in a radiant haze, crafting a masterpiece that's gonna amaze. Glitz and glitter lighting up the night, painting dreams with a shimmer so bright. Rhinestones dancing, catching every eye. This is my moment, gonna touch the sky. Dipped in gold with a stroke of flare, diamonds shine in the midnight air. Glue and gems, they're my magic spell, turning the ordinary into something to tell. Glitz in gold with a stroke of flare, diamonds shine in the midnight air. Glue and gems, they're my magic spell, turning the ordinary into something to tell. Glitz and glitter lighting up the night, painting dreams with a shimmer so bright. Rhinestones dancing, catching every eye. This is my moment, gonna touch the sky. Each beat a story, each stroke a scream, turning scraps of nothing into a dream. Life's a canvas and I'm gonna paint, making chaos shine without restraint. Glitz and glitter lighting up the night, painting dreams with a shimmer so bright. Rhinestones dancing, catching every eye. This is my moment, gonna touch the sky.
So what do you guys think? I just took the silver around the edge, obviously, and the petals, and I took the green just to give it a third dimension of color. And while it was still wet, I'm just rubbing off, kind of like dry brushing it on, so it doesn't look like painted on or like drawn on before it dries, and it dries pretty quickly. I think that came out so pretty. I'm really impressed with the mica powder. Honestly, the white the white impressed me the most. I'm so happy. We could change a doll mold if we want to. Okay, let me come up with a plan for the little mouse and we will finish that. My only extra today. It's shocking, isn't it? I think I have a plan. I was gonna make it a girl. I'm gonna make it a little boy this time. So first, I did look them up. There are white mice, and they have pink in their ears, pink in their nose. I do need to try to trim it first, though, because I don't want to handle it to trim it after the fact. Oh yeah, I guess it's definitely cured enough to trim easily. I know I make you guys nervous when I do this, don't I? How many are like covering their eyes thinking I'm gonna cut myself? My knife is kind of dull, so even if I did hit myself, it probably wouldn't go through. I don't change them nearly as often as I should. I get every last ounce of blade that I can. Okay, so I have a few things out. First, I'm gonna paint inside the ears pink and the nose pink. And I was gonna put some googly eyes on them because they looked really cute, but then I wanted to put some sunglasses on them. And let me get his ears. Oh, this is gonna need a couple coats because I should have washed it first with alcohol. Especially these metallic markers, you can see the brush strokes with the silver that they put in them. So you kind of have to go one way on your final coat. Not crazy about that, but oh, there's no point in doing the eyes because I'm putting sunglasses on them, but let's just outline these whiskers. Okie doke. And I just got these little hot dogs in the mail with some Happy Mail. I think I'm going to glue it to his face, so he'll always be with his little meal wherever he lands forever. So I'm just going to glue a little duck on his back. I'm going to put the glasses on his eyes. And I will do this last. Let me get some glue on the backs of these. Probably should have done the duck last. So we have a cool little dude. What do you think? I haven't done a mouse, so I don't have like a normal usual. I think I'm just gonna put glue right on that end and glue it to his face. It should stay there. Well, I'm going to do it on a piece of silicone. Let me grab a mold because I don't want the glue like sticking to, whoops, no, come back. This is not the right mold. It's caving in. Let me find, what do I have? What do I have? How about one of my flower molds? As my glue is probably drying here. I think that will be good. Oh, I didn't do the tail. What color are their tails? Probably white, I would assume, right? Should we do a pink tail? I don't know. I didn't look at the tail. I don't generally have knowledge of what mice look like, thank God. I'm winging it here, you guys, as usual. I'm sure a lot of you have mice. Pet mice. I know there's pet mice and you're all like yelling at me I'm doing it wrong. Or your grandkids have pet mice. I know my son used to have a pet mouse when he was very, very young. And it was a white one, to be honest with you. We didn't have him long because, yeah, I wasn't too thrilled about a pet mouse, but he went to a happy home, I think. Not sure. I don't remember. I'm just going to go over these ears one more time, and then we will be done. I did not keep you an entire hour today. Proud of myself. Although some of you are probably not happy about that. There we go. There's our little mouse guy. What do you think? I think he's kind of cute. Okay, I'm going to get you guys some pictures. Thanks for joining me. Let me know what you think about this one. This is the star of the show. And remember, you can shine up your doll molds. I'm so happy about that. All right, guys, I will see you tomorrow. I have one more Into Resin mold. I think it will be tomorrow, and if that's the case, it will be giveaway day, so do not miss that. If it's not, it should be the one after that. Either way, I'll see you then. Make sure you show up at 6 o'clock. All right, guys, have a blessed day. Bye, everyone.
Glitz and glitter paint her way. She lights up hearts come one day. With a brush of faith she starts. Jesus whispers through her art. Patience blooms in every hue. Her love for viewers shines so true. Shimmer sparkles in her eyes. A radiant soul under bright skies. Glitz and glitter, Michelle, a story her colors tell. Faith and love in every part. Jesus guides her shining heart. Canvas dreams in sparkly streams. Her laughter flows like sunlit beams. With each stroke her spirit sings, a masterpiece of golden wings. She sprinkles joy like morning dew. In every shade a promise new.